I thought the hardest part of my life was over. I was wrong. After graduation, survival turned into rebuilding. I worked 2 jobs during the day and studied at night. Slowly, my life stopped feeling like constant drowning. That's when I met him. His name was Daniel. He wasn't loud. He wasn't charming in a flashy way. He listened. We met at work, a place where tired people didn't pretend to be happy. He noticed the dark circles under my eyes and the way I stayed late without complaining. One night, he said quietly, "You don't act like someone who's weak." I laughed. He had no idea how close I had been to breaking. Love came slowly. Coffee after work, long walks, silences that felt safe. For the first time in years, I let someone see me, not the strong version, not the survivor, but the exhausted girl behind it all. I told him everything: the hunger, the insults, my father's death. He held my hands and said, "I'll never let you fight alone again." I believed him. Success didn't arrive suddenly. It crept in. A promotion, then another. People started trusting my work. My name stopped being ignored in meetings. I was finally being seen, not as the poor girl from nowhere, but as someone capable. And with success came attention. Not all of it was kind. Daniel changed. At first, it was small. Jokes about my long hours, comments about how I worked too much, subtle reminders that I should be grateful he stayed. Then came the comparisons. "You're different now. Money changed you. I miss the old you." The old me had been broken. The betrayal didn't happen loudly. It happened quietly. I found out by accident, a conversation I wasn't meant to hear. Daniel had shared my personal story with his friends, my hunger, my weakness, my past. He turned my survival into entertainment. Worse, he had taken credit for my success. "She wouldn't be where she is without me," he said. I stood frozen, not angry, numb. When I confronted him, he didn't apologize. He smiled. "You're overreacting," he said. "Don't forget who supported you when you had nothing." That sentence ended everything. I walked away. No drama, no explanation, just silence. And for the second time in my life, I chose myself. The breakup hurt deeply, but pain was familiar territory. I poured myself into work. I stopped shrinking. I stopped explaining. I stopped asking for permission. Years passed. My career flourished. I moved into a place with sunlight and quiet. I helped my mother. I paid for my brother's education. One day, I was invited to speak at a conference. My story, my voice, my truth. As I stood on that stage, I saw him in the crowd. Daniel, smaller somehow. He didn't approach me afterwards. He didn't need to. Success didn't make me loud. It made me free. I learned something important. Not everyone who loves you wants you to grow. Some people love the version of you that needs them. I survived hunger. I survived humiliation. I survived betrayal. And this time, I didn't just endure, I rose.